Hi. That's Emmy. Hi, sweetie. Good morning. This is Jay with the Grateful Sunites. I'm out here in the chicken pen, kind of in the coop a little bit, trying to stay out of the cold just a little bit. I just brought the chickens some scraps from the kitchen, and they're hanging out back here. You probably can't see them, but I'm sure you can hear them. So a few people here and there have been asking how I'm doing health-wise. I'm doing really good, actually, for me, anyway. I kind of have some health issues, but I'm doing good. I'm doing a lot better. I have not had any pain from my cyst in about a month. Every time I have any kind of a twinge anywhere in my body, I'm like, was that the cyst? But I think it might be gone. I think it might be gone. That's scary to say, like somehow I'm going to jinx myself, but I think it might be gone. And we're not going to know for sure until we have the ultrasound, which is in about a week. In about a week, we go have the ultrasound and we find out if it's there or not. I never did get test results back on my blood work. They never called and said anything, so I'm assuming there were no cancer markers, or they probably would have called me. No news is good news in that case, I'm guessing. So I think we're good. I'm a little nervous that I'll have another one. This is my second one that I've had that I know about. So I'm a little nervous, but there's only so much I can do about it. I can try to be healthy and work on making sure that I have healthy hormones going on and everything's balanced, but that's really all I can do. Hey, Fluffy Buffy. I do want to mention that there are two hens that are the most like friendly, come sit in your lap, bother you, get in your face, peck your pants. Are the two that Thatcher picked out that were like his favorites. And I don't know if he just knows how to pick them. Like, I don't know if they just intrinsically know that they're Thatchers and that's how Thatcher's chickens behave. Okay, did you see this? What are you doing, Fluffy Buffy? Oh, and Thatcher named one of our Muscovy chickens. The one that's kind of like the brownish tan and white, he named it Quinoa. I don't know why, but as soon as he said, I named it Quinoa, I'm like, that really suits it. Okay, its name is Quinoa, so that one's named Quinoa. We're not sure what to name the other one yet, but that one's Quinoa. Anyway, I'm freezing cold, and I'm sure it's not super interesting to just sit here and listen to me chatting and gabbing around and being all random. So I'm going to go inside. I have a bar of soap that I have to cut. We had another order from a local place. We have a local, semi-local, it's like an hour away, kind of farmhouse home decor shop. Actually really love the shop. I'm glad it's an hour away so I don't go in there and spend a bunch of money that I don't have to spend. But they placed another soap order, so we got some soap made up for them, and I got our spring scents ordered. If you didn't know, we make soap. We actually make really good soap. We don't make it in huge quantities. We make it in small curated batches, and we've been making it for about 5 years, and we love making it. It's something Kurt and I do together. If I have some available, I will try to remember to mention it in a vlog. We have a Facebook page, but I haven't really had time to mess with it lately, but it is really good soap, I promise. Everybody who has tried our soap really likes it. It's really moisturizing and awesome. We started making it because Kurt and I both have skin issues. He has eczema, and I have keratosis pilaris, and we just have kind of dry skin that gets irritated easily, and didn't have a lot of luck with store-bought soaps or body washes or any of those things. So I was ordering handmade soap, or I was actually trading knitting for handmade soap. Yes, I would knit things custom for people in exchange for their handmade soap. And one day I'm like, you know what, if they can do it, I can do it. If I can teach myself to knit so that I can afford to have hand knit stuff for my kids, then I can teach myself to make soap. So I did. I researched and I learned how to make soap, and now Kurt and I make it together, and we love it. We really like making soap, and it's good soap. We use it ourselves.
Press down.
They're making these ninja cookies. We bought the mix for it before Christmas and just didn't get around to making them, so we're making them today.
Okay, can you go get me a fork?
Okay.
Apollo is very excited.
Yeah.
He came in our room this morning to wake us up and said, "We can eat cookies now." I'm sure they're excited too.
My favorite one.
I think Thatcher's just really good at hiding his true emotions. Which one are you doing?
I'm doing this one. And I'm going to even make it look like it.
Yeah? Are you excited, Apollo?
Yeah.
That is looking so good, buddy. You're doing a good job.
I'm doing the decorations.
Yes, you
Hey,
are.
Ruben and Thatcher. Thatcher, which one's yours? This one? Your shirt's done, and there's Ruben.
I'm injured.
Yours is injured? What do you mean?
Look.
Oh, little teeny spot.
He's injured. He's going to die.
You're being a bit
He's
dramatic.
going to die.
Oh, you should see the next set that's coming out. They look more injured.
Show me. Wow, that looks good.
Yeah, I finally make it good. So, look. Dad did the icing.
Mm-hmm.
And I did these.
The candies. Are you gonna eat them?
They might be poisonous.
No, I don't think it's poisonous. I think it's completely edible. You can eat
Could
it.
I saw like what little balls of plastic that have like little like.
These aren't poisonous ones. They're good.
These are okay to eat.
Okay.
You gonna eat it
Are they?
right now? Tell me if it's good. Ooh, we got an arm. You got it? What do you think? Good?
Did we do a good job making them?
Mm-hmm.
Is it good? I'm gonna give Jack a treat. He's dying over here. Do you want a treat too? Get down. There you go. You get a treat too.
I found out what I want for lunch. More of these.
Okay, Ruben, let's see yours.
Here he is. I ran out of icing. So.
Very nice.
Ninja, please. This is my ninja.
Decided to come outside and take a walk with the boy dogs. Jack! Oh, you can see Jack back there. That was Mercy barking. Jack was going a little stir crazy inside, and we're trying to get Justice used to walking with us on a leash, because he has like no leash skills. We haven't done it a ton. We've done it on and off. Usually we just let him off and let him run around in the pasture for a little bit, but it'd be nice if we could actually take him out on a leash so that we can make sure that he doesn't run off after something he shouldn't, like the neighbor's cows this summer. So we're working on his leash abilities. He's really strong. He's young. He was born in July. He's really strong. So I can handle him on a leash, but my arm gets tired real quick. Hi, Jack. Come here. Are you so happy? Are you so happy to be out? Frog eggs are frozen, it looks like. See a little, there's a sack there and a sack there. And frog eggs make it if the sack freezes. Like, I don't know if the parents just, the weather got nice and they laid them too early and none of them are gonna make it, or if they'll be fine. I'm really not sure. I do not know much about frogs. We've got some mullein growing in the pasture, which is good. Mullei's kind of nice to have around for medicinal purposes, and I think it shows up to help Jack to help heal things. It's not looking awesome now that we've had some gross weather, but I'm hoping it'll bounce back. Do you like the mullein too? Is that delicious? Here's one of our mulberry trees. I'm really hoping that they're gonna be fine. So we did 2 mulberry trees, 2 different varieties. What was this one? This one was a black beauty mulberry. And this one is a Persian, a Persian mulberry. And this is one of our mayhaws. We put in 2 mayhaws. So we have this pasture here. The pond's right there, the house is up there. And it's not in great shape for putting livestock in, which we're hoping we can put a cow or some goats or something, but it's really not in great shape for that. And we don't really have any woods at all. So we want to wood in this entire section here. And that still leaves us enough pasture if we wanted to do a cow or something. But again, it's not in good shape for putting livestock in here. So we put our fruit trees kind of along through this line, and then a ways back from that we'll start putting in like oaks and things like that. We've got some, because we've got some oak trees up here, we have some baby oaks along through here in the pasture that we're thinking we're going to dig up and transplant and see how they do. So obviously it's not going to be like insta forest, but we'd really like to put in some woods in here just to give us a little more privacy from the neighbor pasture over there. And I like traipsing through the woods. So on the phone too.
I think it's maybe you're up top, but yeah, I don't know.
I don't know how you did it. I'm sorry, buddy. Oh, he's not like happy to be in here. Buddy, what happened to you? I can tell exactly where the injury was. Hey guys, normally I don't carry a vlog over into the next day, but I wanted to check on Buck this morning, make sure he's doing okay. I think he's okay. He was alright last night. So I'm hoping he's fine. We put him in here in a crate and I'll show you in a second, but I wanted to explain what may have happened. I was dragging a really big branch into the chicken pen for them to have something else to kind of stand on, hide under, that kind of thing. They've really been enjoying the ones they have in here. And Jack was outside with Kurt and I. We had just come back from a walk and I was dragging it around in here. And it was pretty long, so the door was open. And Jack's been in the chicken pen with me before, but this time I didn't have eyes on him the whole time. I brought it in, and as I was bringing it in and Kurt was coming in the tail end, I heard quite the squawk and I looked over and Jack was over there, but I didn't see which chicken had been over there with him. And they were all moving around, so I thought it was okay. So we grabbed Jack, got him out of here. I was finishing with the branch and asked Kurt which chicken it had been, and he thought it had been Bertha, or our light Brahma. And then we went and we grabbed her. She had a little bit of blood splatter on her leg, not very much. We didn't see a wound though, so we thought maybe he just nicked her a little bit and she was okay. And then a minute later I looked over and I saw Buck, and he just had blood dripping down his beak. And so we grabbed him, took him inside, washed it up as best we could. I feel stupid because I don't have like the blue coat or the spray that I should have if one of them has a wound. I actually had a thought this week like, oh dear, you know, I don't have any, I should really get some of that, and then we just haven't been to the store that has it. There's not one near us. So that is high priority to get that and have it on hand. I would like to have like a first aid kit for the chickens and for the ducks and for really any of the animals. We have just like a basic first aid kit. It's kind of cold. So I'm working on that, but I haven't. So, you know, that one's my fault. But I'm hoping he's fine. We're going to go check on him. Sorry, this is really long and wordy. Half of you probably clicked off already, but okay, we're going to go check on him and see how he's doing. Well, good morning, Mr. Buck. How you doing, sweetie? Hi. Hi. How you doing, Buffy? So, the peafowl wanted to roost on here, and I was afraid he was going to get covered in poop last night, and so I had grabbed this cardboard and a log to put up there, and, so that they could sit there if they wanted to, but they weren't going to be able to make a gross mess of the poor guy. So I'm going to see if I can get closer, see if it'll show up. So he has some dried blood, obviously, on his comb, which I initially thought that that the dog had ripped the comb down by the beak because there's so much blood down there, but it looks like that's not what happened. Looks like maybe he just tore a little bit of the comb, and it doesn't look torn, it's just that's where the blood was coming from. So he's actually looking pretty good. I don't know if the girls will peck at his comb if I let him out, or if they'll leave it alone. I'm hoping they'll leave it alone. He is not happy to be away from his girls. Really not happy. He was pretty calm in the house, and as soon as he came out and he heard the girls, he struggled to try to get away from me because he wanted to go be with his ladies. There you go, honey. You want out? Yeah, there you go. Okay, hopefully nobody will bug him. See how he's doing. Enjoying some sunshine. Oh, see? She's loving this branch. In general, they all really love having these branches in here. If you have a chicken run and you don't have some nice outdoor roosts, I encourage you to go find some. Our chickens have been loving them. We had cut some branches down, and over there's our Christmas tree, but we had cut this branch off of a tree because it was hitting our garage, and it's been just laying over there for a couple months now. So I decided to put it in here so they can go. I don't want to bug them too much, but they've got space underneath that they can go and hang out because that's kind of tucked in there right now, and they can roost up on it, and they are really, really liking it. Oh my dear goodness, the cat is in with the dog. I just noticed. How did she get in there? What the? Oh. There are all kinds of naughtiness happening this morning. Quinoa is out again. That little duck really likes to get out. And Millie is in with Mercy. Did your friend come for a very up close and personal visit, dear? Yeah. Millie. I guess I'll catch Quinoa and put it back in.